catching the insect bite, it starts to bleed. So, is that a good time to also use Fucidin?
Yes, definitely. I always see that in my clinic, in my private practice. So that's very common after the bite of an insect. So the kids scratches it, and after some time, it will develop into wound. So that's a good timing. After you wash it and clean it, you put that ointment as well, or the cream.
Okay, why are we so afraid that that wound can lead to an infection? What are those infections?
So aside from those infection or the wound infection per se, no, you can also develop cellulitis. A cellulitis is a type of infection wherein the deeper layer of your skin is already infected.
Ay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll see that the type of the wound, you'll see the side of the wound is getting already red, a little warm, and tender upon touch.
Ito na siya, si Staffy.
Yes.
So, okay. Ano yan? See, you can explain Staffy to us
Okay,
more clearly.
Yeah, so this is your Staphylococcus aureus, no? Your Staphylococcus aureus is a type of bacteria which is seen under the microscope. It's gram-positive. When you say gram-positive, you can color red. And then it's a cluster information, but what it usually does is, this is a common habitat or common bacteria in our skin as well. But okay, once your immune system is low, or once if you have diabetes or chronic illness like cancer, HIV, or anemia, or chronic kidney disease, your immune system will get low. This type of infection, they like to sila yung nag-a-attack in our skin. Lalo na if we get a cut or an abrasion in our skin, so they will attack. So if you can see this, no, that's a type of wound. It's an incision. When you see incision, it's like, yeah, I mean, there's a gaping.
Yes, medyo malalim.
Right. Okay, so that's the time they will infect. That's the time they will harbor and go inside your skin. So that's what Staphylococcus aureus does to your skin. So when they get inside your skin, that's the time they will infect, and start getting inside and start harboring the tissue, which will later on, if you don't put antimicrobial skin antibiotic, will lead to cellulitis, like what I've mentioned earlier.
Hindi nga naman intindihan yung cellulitis. Ano?
Cellulitis,
Yeah.
you know.
Is it like, parang like yung nana? No.
Worse than nana. When it gets really, really red, yung magang-maga, you can't lift your leg already, or your arm. Kasi it's
I got
already-
that. Nagpa-pedicure ako.
Yeah, very, yeah.
And then,
Okay. Look at me, I really, huh?
then I had to go to the dermatologist because it was red and swollen.
What was the instruments were like dirty?
I just went to the neighborhood one because I'm a mommy. I can't go to the social spas anymore. So I went to the neighborhood because there was a little one that opened your eyes.
Ang sad.
I
Oh,
went.
and then? No,
Yes, it was sad.
no, kasi what happened? Kasi,
Well, so di winash, tapos lagyan ng ano,
no, when
metallic.
what was it ba? Parang,
It was namamaga and it was super painful. And then I had to go to the dermatologist just after 2 days.
see, kung
Kasi ang bilis.
nagmahal ka na lang ng spa, di ka pa napagastos for the doctor. Oh my God. And then, the wound became really deep.
I couldn't see because there was pus. And then nag-start na ako magkulali here. Yun, so...
Sorry, bakit nagkakulani na?
Okay, your lymph nodes or your lymphadenitis, that's your kulani. When it gets inflamed, you call it lymphadenitis. Namamaga yung kulani, that's the layman's term. You usually get that when your body is fighting for that infection. So yung lymph nodes...
Where did the kulani come out?
Usually on your groin.
Okay.
The usual parts are in
Singit.
your groin, so singit, in your armpit.
And it started with the foot. And it could travel that far?
Yes.
That's the nearest, Kris.
Ay,
It was fast also.
Yeah, 2 days you said. Okay, so it bled when, ano ba to, during a nipper or like,
Yeah, it was a nipper. they were just cutting the nails. But then, they just put alcohol on it, and it was.
Okay, wait.
It's
So
fine.
cutting the nails or nung clean yung sides, nagpupush, hindi ko
Wala, nagka-Facebook
Could be.
ako.
Could be.
Okay, you're on your laptop or you're on your iPad, your phone, and then, hindi mo napansin. Pero napa-ouch, aray.
And then they just put alcohol on it, and that retired it.
The red thing.
The red one. And then I thought, yeah, it was okay na there. But then the next day, it was really
So, Doctora, this is really a concern for all of us because it happens because we love going, diba, to get our nails done. So, that can really lead to something serious.
Yes, of course. So, aside from that, no, that's very ingrown. Siguro, what they did, no, yung pusher, they push it too hard or too deep. May nasugat, may naiwan. Something, maybe a foreign body or foreign object got in there, it got infected.
So, yung paglagay ng alcohol at ng that red stuff,
Would not help. I mean,
wala, dead mabels.
not enough.
Okay.
That's not enough. We need to put your topical antibiotic cream on top.
How long before you healed?
3 days. But as soon as we put, I don't know what the dermatologist gave me. It was an antibacterial cream also. But, around 3 days, it was okay now.
So, she is proof that cleaning with alcohol is not enough, right? That it can really become much worse if you don't take it seriously.
So when I see my kids na may konting sugat,
Now you've
I
learned.
know that it can become worse. It was just a little, it was super small there. So, but it was just before Christmas passed, so I was gone.
I think this is a perfect time to ask Gita this because she was mentioning that moms now really feel, yes, organic is best. Yes, let's try the all-natural method and all. But I love essential oils, but I also know that we should take advantage of science and all the research that has gone into Fucidin. So, how safe is Fucidin, first of all? For kids especially, yes.
Well, I think Fucidin has been on the market for more than 50 years and has been used in practice for that long. So I think it's been proven over and over that it is very safe. And I actually think, as moms, we often are worried about, our kids falling when they're out playing or something like that. But actually we shouldn't worry about that. As long as if they get a wound, we make sure to treat it properly. I mean, there's no reason to be concerned. Actually, we should be happy that our kids are out playing. So I think the key message here is that once you have an infection, either like you talked about, or the kids get an infection, make sure to treat it properly and use medication.